Someone once asked the Rebbe how much tzedakah to give. So a wealthy man. He said, how much does he have to give? Well, obviously he wasn't talking about Meiser, that's halacha. He was asking, and the Rebbe said that you have to give until it hurts.
Ooh,
that's what he said.
a lot of money.
Answer.
Says, in other words, as long as it doesn't hurt, you haven't given enough. You don't have to give away everything. It wasn't. It doesn't say. But if you give tzedakah, but to the point where what you give is fine. It doesn't. It's the excess, so to say, you haven't given enough. You have to give until it hurts. I once heard from someone, Crossley, lives in Minnesota, and he's from Russia. Although he left Russia when he was young, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, somewhere around that age. Well, I heard the story from him, it's going back probably around 22 years ago. At that time he was probably 45 or something, but he had left Russia in his youth, I don't know exactly when. At that time, he said still that if he's in his house and someone knocks on the door, it's unexpected, he still gets scared. In other words, back from the times in Russia, that's the impact that those days had on him. There was a chassid whose name was Berkechem. He was a chassid in Russia. Eventually, he got out of Russia, and he was arrested for along with many other hundreds and thousands of Lubavitchers for teaching Torah and for operating underground network of yeshivas and mikvahs and that kind of stuff. And then at a certain point he was released, but the KGB was looking for him again. He needed a place to hide. So this person who I spoke to, so his parents, they lived either in Samarkand or Tashkent, I don't remember, one of those cities. So they took him in. They took in this chassid for a year. Okay, we all do a Chnas Sarchem, right? Why? Because we have a nice guest room. There is no guest room in Russia. So where did he sleep? In his parents' bedroom. And the parents slept in the dining room. They for a year, they gave up their bedroom and slept with the kids in the dining room or in the whatever. The house had two rooms. There was one room with the kitchen, dining room, living room, everything, and then there was the bedroom. They gave up the bedroom for him because the KGB was looking for him. He even said that in fact that this chassid's wife, Berkechen's wife, would sometimes come during the day. She didn't know where her husband was. They wouldn't tell her because they were scared that if she knew, the KGB could force it out of her, that information. So she was friends with this guy's mother, so she would come sometimes and cry to her mother that she doesn't know where her husband is. Now her husband was in the next room, in the bedroom, and she's crying to this lady that she doesn't know where her husband is, and the lady obviously just commiserated and didn't say anything. The story to me, I remember, it was just it makes us so humble when we realize if it doesn't, Kedusha means to give, not just to give that which is not meaningful, but to give, and like I said, to give until it hurts.